Hey guys, what's going on? This is Eurymachus, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Galil Ace. Now, my first impressions of it are that this is like a dumb blonde kind of gun, kind of like it looks nice and stuff. It looks like it would do well, but it really sucks. Like it looks cool. This actually reminds me a lot of the K7, like Crossfire style K7. If you've ever played Crossfire, the guns are kind of smaller. And this one, I don't know, this one seems more of a machine pistol than an assault rifle to me. They call it the Galil Ace, and this does not work anything like this is a very weird assault rifle. It's a 5 to 7 shot kill on the front, basically, and it's like I get KS so many times, and it's quite sad. But this gun, I don't think it's worth the 1200 GP that you have to pay. You can buy it at Second Lieutenant. That's the gold bar. I just don't think it's that great of a gun. It's better than the M16, of course, but it's not really quite worth your time. The recoil is Scar-like, except it has a little bit more recoil than the Scar, and it settles a little bit faster than the Scar, so that's pretty good. But the bad part is it has diagonal recoil. It takes about 5 shots to kill someone, and it's just so tedious. This is like a really weak submachine gun with a lot of recoil and not so good fire rate. So that's just my first impression, but this, you can put a suppressor, an extended or fast loader mag, and any kind of scope that you want on this. So yeah, I guess you can customize it, but it's like a pretty crappy gun, and Nexon could have done without this. This doesn't really add a new flavor to the game, and it's probably one of the worst weapons I've ever played with. Like the M4A1, M416, pretty much most of the SMGs aside from the MAC-10 maybe are better than this weapon. This weapon is not that good, and a lot of times it's going to get tanked really, really badly, and you're just going to want to be really careful when you are using this gun, because you'll become almost as frustrated as I was trying to get some footage for this gun, and I'll probably never use this gun again. Now, first thing I wanted to point out is that Nexon lies like a bitch, okay? So it has a 43 damage point rating. Ha! No, BS. It's more like a 35 or 36 point damage rating, because this gun gets tanked so much. It's on the lower end of portability, 55 portability, and it's an assault rifle. This is ridiculous. And the rate of fire is 70. Yeah, 70 is about right. Maybe a little bit less, but around 70. The accuracy is 86. I actually never used it that much in long range because the recoil screws you over, the recoil pattern screws you over, the damage screws you over, so this is just not a long-range weapon. The recoil is 67. It could be higher, but 67 is among the higher end of recoil, so I think that's pretty correct. So yeah. Alright, so I recommend that you use an ACOG TA1 because the dot is the least blurry in terms of GP scopes that I know of. I think that the NX scope that looks like an ACOG but is a little bit less blurry, that one's a little bit better. So this gun has really bad spread. It has the recoil pattern, I'll show you later as I'm tap firing, just kind of pre-firing people, it's quite terrible. And right here I'm just showing you the new pistols that are coming out, and I just want to say that I'm going to be doing a review on them. Actually, I've already done a review and I'm just commentating over them now. I mean, reviewing them now. So yeah, they're not that great pistols, but you can try them out if you want. They're not that expensive. They're like 600 or what GP, I'm not quite sure. So this gun is bad. I don't know, is there anything good about this gun besides it's not cheap either. Like the G3060 is better. It has a better sprayable thingy than G3060, but the power just makes it so terrible. And I really think that Nexon could have done without bringing this gun into their arsenal. And a lot of times I get the people lit when I could have killed them with the SMG. Like the SMGs are actually really, a lot of the SMGs there at least are way more powerful than this weapon. So it's like the only weapons I guess that are weaker than this are some of the pistols, the below average submachine guns in terms of power, and as you can see right now, it goes in a V shape, and I was tap firing pretty medium speed, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna go into another brushwood game so I can just show you how this gun kind of works. So now another really important thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is that when you're considering spread, you need to consider recoil pattern. Well, at least this is in my opinion. You need to consider recoil pattern, you need to consider amount of recoil, and you need to consider the spread recovery. So that's basically what determines spread. Oh, and also the size of the crosshairs, which is kind of determined by accuracy, but usually people don't really pay much attention to the accuracy, except if it's like a sniper or an assault rifle used for long range like the G36E or the L96A1, then it would be important there. Alright, so the Galil Ace has a little bit above average, like very tiny bit above average spread recovery. You should not be spraying this gun too much because it has a lot of recoil. It has more recoil than the M4A1, and the M4A1 isn't exactly the best weapon. It's pretty good though. And so the recoil recovery, basically the recoil recovery is when you shoot one time, just one trigger tap of it, and then how long it takes to go from the peak of its recoil back to the original place that you were initially aimed at. So that's a little bit above average in terms of the time, but there's, like I said, better guns out there for that kind of use. Now, the recoil 67-point rating, I think. I'm not quite sure about the recoil points, but this has a lot of recoil. It's ridiculous. So you definitely, I recommend if you're playing in Bravo server, to burst in 5 to 6 shots. You're probably not going to get them on your first burst. It's going to take about 2 or 3 bursts because the spread on this is just really bad. And then the accuracy is it's a little bit above some of the SMGs. Like the accuracy, in my opinion, seems to be between the SMG's accuracy and the assault rifle's accuracy. And this gun just really looks like a machine pistol. I don't know. It's just so small, and it's just so crappy at long distance, close distance, medium distance, pretty much all distances. So I'm not quite sure if I can really say anything good about this gun. But this is a new gun, so everyone has their own opinions. So just be sure to try it out if you have the rank or the money. And the money, of course. So yeah, and also one more thing that I want to tell you guys about is that the combat arms is actually getting quite laggy for me. So it's harder for me to record in full size now. So like Papa server is not as hard for me to record. Like I can still get montage clips and stuff, but that's because generally when I get montage clips, it's because I'm going against new people or I'm just getting really lucky shots. So just be on the lookout for a montage within maybe the next 2 or 3 months. My friend is going to help me do all the editing, and all I got to do is put in the clips, and I hope that he gets it out in time and stuff, so I can I'll show you guys my best moments in Combat Arms history. So there was a recent patch to yesterday at 7 p.m. PDT, the patch ended. Basically, it put in the WA2000 tactical or something like that. Basically, they said that it seems like by the stats and a little bit of luck, it has the WA2000 scope with the DSR-1 tactical's accuracy. So in order to make this, you need forging pellets and you need the WA2000. So if someone could drop that weapon for me, I would be really grateful, and that would be awesome, and I'd be willing to review that gun as soon as possible. Alright, so, and also one more thing is that lag is really, oh my gosh, Like the other day I went into a game and I wasn't even recording or anything, and like my sniper just kept getting tanked because of no registers and lag and all that fun jazz, and I'm really pissed. Actually, this gun might not be a 5 to 7 shot kill just because Nexon's servers are lagging and stuff, but it really seems like it because other people have been killing me with like better guns, and this is kind of gimping me. This is a little bit better than the M14, of course. And I've been thinking about doing something because it was hard for me to find games in the Bravo server. That's why I was playing these maps that I absolutely really hate. And that is a nice triple right there. And that would be a montage moment since I'm using such a bad gun. Alright, so I'm thinking about doing another kind of review, basically like a Papa server review for when I know a lot of people play Papa server. It was really hard for me to find a game that I could go into that was like Elimination or One Man Army or CTF. I couldn't really find that many games because everyone is in Papa server. But a couple of people have been crying to me saying that they think I'm a noob because I record the reviews in Papa server. So I decided to do Bravo, and Bravo is honestly, a lot of people are just, they stopped playing in Bravo and they're just playing in Papa exclusively. So I might just do a Bravo server review and then do a Papa server review on the new guns that are coming out. So if you like this idea, be sure to give this video like a comment saying that you want it, and if like maybe 5 people say that they want it, then I'll do it. Like it doesn't really make a difference to me because I'm gonna make a video anyways, so I might as well just make a video on what you guys want to view. Alright, so my final thing I'd have to say is that I kind of need you guys' advice. So I recently got the Resurrection map pack for the PC for Black Ops, and I found people to play with, of course, but the only problem is that how to say this? I don't know. I'm having doubts about getting Modern Warfare 3 because Black Ops is like the zombies. Gameplay is just unbelievable. It's really hard to get bored of it because I only play with people that have microphones, and it's really fun and all that nice stuff. Alright guys, be sure to be on the lookout for the new 2 pistols review. It's only about like 5 minutes because I just went into a short 50 kill game because they didn't look that special. Just a quick little mini review, I guess. It has, both weapons have 8 rounds with 40 in reserve, so those 8 rounds are really gonna make you suffer big time, and you can't put any attachments on it whatsoever, so that's a really big downfall. And that's pretty much it, guys. Be sure to comment and rate. Just tell me how I can improve, what kind of videos you want me to record, and that would really help me out, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Eurymachus, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.